Okay, hello. So since we did our day focused on protein, I'm gonna roll right into each one of the macros because this is my skis. And actually, if you guys find any of this information fun or interesting, I ask you please reach out, or I'm gonna drop a link so that you can join my Facebook group, and we're just gonna be talking about this all the time. It's gonna be really fun. We're having weekly Q&As. It's gonna be so much fun, much more interactive than. I just don't know how to use any of this social media, so it's a miracle I've gotten this far. Thank you, Connie. So I don't know much other than Facebook, but I can do Facebook Lives, and that's where I love to be able to kind of go off on these rants. And if I can share information with you, awesome. So what I want to focus on today, so yesterday we did carbs, or yesterday we did protein. Today we're doing carbs. Complex carbs are your best friend. So I know that everybody gets weirded out about carbs, especially if you are trying to track, right? Which I implore everybody to start tracking. You need to know what you're eating, and you need to know, we're so beyond, a long time ago, they used to be like, okay, so we're going to eat 1,200 calories. Okay, well, what are those calories made of? Because you can eat 1,200 calories of Twinkies, or you can eat 1,200 calories of broccoli, and those two things are very, very different. So if you are trying to lose weight, optimize muscle mass, or just even make sure that you're consuming enough protein, which every woman on the planet needs to be trying to do and focusing on, we need to be tracking. So MyFitnessPal, awesome free resource. And so I highly encourage you to do that. So, and I'm going to drop the calculator again, like I did yesterday, so that you can calculate what your macro needs are. So with respect to carbohydrates though, people get sucked into this, we need to go low carb, no carb. Oh my gosh, it's so dizzying. The thing that I would recommend is that everybody either do balanced, where you have equal amounts protein, carbs, and fats, or you do a kind of a staggered approach where you do 25, 35, 45, 25% carbs, 35% protein, 45% fats, and that's for women in order to be able to optimize our hormones. So one of those two formulations is going to work for you. But and if you have questions about that, please ask. So if you can focus your carbohydrates on complex, okay, staying away from refined. We have to start staying away from refined carbs. And I know it seems scary, right? Everybody's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to cut bread out of my diet. It's good for you though. We need to be, wheat is not wheat. The amber waves of grain from the songs from a long time ago, from hundreds of years ago, that's not the wheat that we're consuming. So wheat is a major allergen and is majorly inflammatory and can wreak havoc on your allergies and it just wreaks havoc on inflammation. So when we are trying to make sure that we are optimizing our health through our diet, one of the biggest things that we can focus on is opting for complex carbs. So fruits and vegetables need to be the predominant carb source in our diets in order to be able to help us thrive. It's clean sources of fuel. Your body recognizes it. It knows what to do with it. You eat an apple and your body's like, ping, I know exactly what that is. I know exactly how to break that down. I know exactly how to utilize every one of those nutrients and get it to the right systems that need it in order to be able to help us thrive. You consume carbs from a Twinkie or something else that's going to be man-made, and I know it sounds like I hate Twinkies, and I do. But if you eat something that's so processed that your body can't even recognize it, it's I don't even know what to do with this. We can't extract the nutrients, and let's just get it out of here, And so that's why stomach upsets, everything. It's just brutal. So if you can focus your efforts on produce, basically, right? Produce, beans are another great source of carbohydrates. I would stick with beans, fruits, and vegetables. And if you can do that, and I'm even wary about grains. And I know, so quinoa is one of the better ones, and that's actually an amino, it has amino acids, so it's actually a protein source. But the other ones, rice, no. Wheat, no. We need to be trying to get away from those things and instead focusing on whole foods that come from the ground that we know how they were made, because you can look at them and they only have one ingredient. So I hope this helped, and yeah, so anyway, and they're full of fiber. I mean, I can't tell you the benefits of whole foods, of complex carbs. It's just amazing. And most of them have, like, they all have phytochemicals, right? Because all plants have unique phytochemicals, like antioxidants and everything. But in order to be able to optimize our success with our diet, we're supposed to already have like protein, carbs, and fats. Most of them already have that all built in. Like broccoli has amazing protein. My daughter was asking me the other day, she was like, why do people associate milk with calcium? And I was like, I don't know, because broccoli has more calcium than milk does. So it's just mass marketing. But anyway, that's the end of my rant. Opt for complex carbs. If you can take away nothing else from this, vlog, please prioritize protein and focus on complex carbs. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.